Well, meanwhile, the push to return ancestral lands to Native American tribes has recently gained momentum. Jessie Cohen shows us how the effort in one city could be a model for others.
There are always continued conversations about Native people taking back the land that was once theirs. Well, in Minneapolis, that conversation is currently happening, and it looks like that land could soon return.
In a country with so much diversity, around 8.75 million people identify at least partially as American Indian or Alaska Native. And in Minnesota, a state with more than 100,000 of those residents, the Dakota Nation has the largest presence.
For us, Minnesota is our birthplace. It's the only home we've known. So the fact that we're still here is a testament to the sacrifices and the survival skills of my ancestors. And I feel like I owe it to them to keep fighting and keep trying to make the future better for the next 7 generations of Native people.
Shelley Buck says she's devoted her life to that mission. And now, as the president of Friends of the Falls, she is pushing to transform the heart of Minneapolis's central riverfront into an iconic destination honoring both Indigenous history and the beauty of the falls.
I want it to be a place of healing, connecting and reconnecting, a place for education where we can educate the people about things that they weren't taught growing up. And then also that community building.
It would be a place for Native and non-Native people to learn, discuss, and come together.
Friends of the Falls did a ton of work to arrive at a vision for what this place could ultimately be that would highlight it in a way that sets us apart as a city and sets this particular destination apart from anything else that you'll find in the rest of the country.
Friends of the Falls have been working with the city of Minneapolis, the Minneapolis Park Board, and Dakota Nations to possibly reassume ownership to this historic stretch of the city's downtown riverfront that was traditionally a Dakota sacred site. Dakota people went to Awamni, meaning turbulent waters, for ceremony, and women traveled to Spirit Island to give birth. Both sites have since experienced extensive damage and destruction.
So when we were looking at what the next phase is of this particular location, you can't do it without our Native community and specifically the Dakota Nation right at the helm.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey says acknowledging the history is one part. Another is rectifying broken treaties.
This is an opportunity for us to use that same legal system that did wrong to do right.
Shelley says this type of effort is rare.
Saying, here you go. It's your project. It needs to be Native-led and Native-focused. Have at it. You never hear about that.
This project began with non-Native people.
I was really one of those folks who was there at the beginning.
People like Kirsty Duvall, the CEO of Duvall Companies, a real estate development and policy solutions company, first helped to protect the site as the project manager.
The initial push was to prevent the site from further industrialization.
Quickly, Native leaders were brought on board, and one of the biggest hurdles is working to change land ownership.
It has been extremely difficult to move this very small piece of land from federal ownership to local ownership. Like I said, 7 years. It should be easier.
While the process hasn't been easy and this project is far from over, these leaders want their work to be encouraging and emulated in other parts of the country.
There's a great opportunity to touch people, to have something that was invisible become very visible, become a learning opportunity.
I'm excited for this to be a one-of-a-kind and really something that can help other states work towards.
Jessie Cohen, Scripps News, Minneapolis.